What the hell happened? Why do we have to start off like this? What is this? What
Goddamn
happened?
amiibos.
Oh man, welcome to back to the Two Broke Gamers podcast. Ricky,
Steve. I'm angry, alright? Leave me alone.
we had a vent on that amiibo thing because it's just dumb. But we're talking about all the other stuff now.
Yeah, let's move on.
We have to. All right, all the game news stuff. Microsoft, especially the interesting, like an interview with Seamus Blackley, who was the original Xbox creator, talked about an interview about when the team was just like planning the original Xbox. They said here's the thing. Here's the interesting quote. They wanted something that competes in the Mario space, and we think Mario's the thing to kill. So they thought about like doing things like that, like trying to make some sort of killer apps to get against Mario, because I guess they eyed Nintendo. They didn't even care about Sony at the time. Sony was like getting big, especially with the PS2 at the time, but Nintendo was the one to go for. But when planning it, here's the thing: they talked about they thought about making the Xbox a casual console at first, which is weird to think of. But I mean, Nintendo did it, and now it's just the Xbox One is really the casual console now.
I mean, aren't all consoles kind of casual?
Yeah, I guess so too.
I mean, you can use it if you could buy it. You can use it however you want.
Yeah, that's true too. Because
if I buy it and I want to use it casually, and you buy it and you want to use it professionally, or super hardcore gaming, I'm using it casually.
You're absolutely
it's still
right.
a casual console.
You're right, because back then it was all like kind of hardcore gaming. Now the audience has changed so much that there's such a wide variety of games. Like there's art games and everything else. That there's no real such thing as a hardcore gamer unless you're an e-sports player or whatnot.
Yeah.
Even to a point where they were like the ideas were so thrown around that it was like bad ideas. It was like everything you name it, just we did it. Like even the fact that
they thought of it at least.
They thought about buying Nintendo, which is like, wait, what?
Why?
But then again, Microsoft had so much money. Like it still does, but I mean, Microsoft has
I also don't think
money.
Nintendo would have allowed themselves to be bought like that.
Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, that's a thought. Like you had the balls to want to buy Nintendo. Who does that?
Yeah.
You're like Martha.
He can say.
Going on to the story of Kojima and the Kojima Productions. The Kojima Productions logo was pulled from the Silent Hills website. Now remember, we talked about Silent Hills. It was going to be Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, who is known for directing movies.
Yeah.
He wants to work on making a game. The logo was pulled from that. What that actually means, nobody knows. But but right now, Konami said that they have no new announcements regarding of course the new Metal Gear and Silent Hill at this time. So it's still a mystery what the hell's going on with this guy.
He's not with the company anymore. I think it can't be any more obvious than that.
I mean, just say it.
They're afraid. They're afraid of something.
Yeah, they are. Because here's the thing. Even more of a comment. Like they already announced that they blah blah blah. Konami Digital Entertainment, including Mr. Kojima, will continue to develop and support Metal Gear products. Please look forward to future announcements.
Understand.
Please understand. That's really what it is. Wally used that during the direct. I laughed. I laughed. But it's just say it. What's going on? People are concerned because they don't. You know what I mean? Like Kojima's a name now. I mean, he's in his name carries with him good games. Like, why are you ruining this? Why can't we know what's going on with a guy that makes good games?
I don't know.
Anyway, Mortal Kombat X news, because it's getting close.
Yeah, it was about a week.
Yeah.
Like what, 10 days?
Yeah.
Well, from when we're recording this, about 10 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting close to when it's coming out. And apparently, there's DLC characters that are going to be coming out. You can actually sample in this game DLC characters before you even buy them, which is actually really brilliant.
That's
I like
awesome,
that.
Yeah. Let you know if you like them or not.
Yeah. It would apparently there's like types that gives player a chance to sample DLC. Of course, the one notable example was Jason Voorhees. Yeah, because there's a bunch of towers. There's 3 towers in the living tower section. It changes every hour, changes every day. It's called the Premier Tower, which is like an event tower. So that's basically where your DLC is. So say Jason comes along, you have a Jason Tower. So there's Jason there, you fight it, whatnot. If you could even use the tower even if you didn't buy Jason. So that's pretty cool that you have that. Yeah, definitely. Now, I always love talking to exclusive consoles with Steve because he loves these. What do you think?
Most of them.
Yeah. Well, but you like talking about them anyway, whether they're good or bad. I always love bringing it up to see your reaction. All right, let's do it. Arkham Knight PS4. What do you think?
It's okay. I like it.
It's pretty cool.
I like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest Batman fan. It does have a glaring bat symbol on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still pretty dope. It's a different color. It's like white is grayish. So it's nice. I like it.
We'll link it, of course. Let's go into PlayStation news because we have that. Yeah, we have that. Here's the thing. We talked about the PlayStation, it's the PlayStation Now, which, they have a streaming service of all their old games. Now, we also talked about in the past PC gaming and the future of streaming PC games, like Onlive. Onlive, was a thing that streamed not only just PC games, just games in general. And it was just streaming. So you didn't even have to have the most powerful console the most powerful PC to play some of these games. Like, you need like a OP, like PC to play certain games. You could just stream it and you're playing it like it's your own PC, like your own powerful PC. Now, Sony has actually acquired the technology behind OnLive. So they didn't really share what they got. But as far as actually OnLive itself, it's going to start cutting services and products, and it will downsize and eventually close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, people. So that's the thing. It'll remain active OnLive until April 30th. No subscription renewals will be charged as of April 2nd. So that's it. So Sony's got it now. What they're gonna do with it? Probably the PlayStation Now. That, in all honesty, because that'd be dumb. Like, why would they do that? Of course, something else from Sony. The PlayStation Home, it has finally died. That was that thing I told you about where you're kind of playing like a Simsy type of like thing. You're walking around, you're talking with people who have other places. Nah, it's dead now. Nobody cares now. You don't get to play it anymore. If you missed it, well, whatever, I guess. I don't know. Microsoft news. Another thing that's dying off, the Kinect for the PC. That's dead now.
There was a Kinect for PC?
Yes, there was. Kind of like how there's the Xbox controller, the 360 one for the PC. Yeah, there was a Kinect. And no mas.
No mas.
No mas.
Okay.
And really, that's all we got for console news. And we didn't need much of PC stuff because it was just really Nintendo's week this week.
Yeah.
But as far as that, we definitely wanted to talk LOL because Steve is a big fan of League of Legends.
I am.
And I found an article that of course, I don't know a lot of what's going on, and not in the game because I'm kind of figuring out a little bit, but in the actual scene itself. Apparently there's a banned League of Legends players that are getting a second chance. You know more about this?
Yeah, a lot of players they were in the scene, the competitive scene, and they got some bans for this season. And there was a mid-season review to see if they're getting any better, if they're getting worse, if they're both the same. So the entire team of Cloud9 Tempest, excuse me, their whole team unbanned.
Oh, okay.
Well, they had.
But why did they get banned in the first place?
They had to use a ringer, and they used the ringer illegally in one of their matches. So Riot was like, "You're banned. Get out." So that sucked.
And how long ago was this?
The beginning of the season.
Oh, okay.
They were a challenger team.
Okay, gotcha.
And I wanted to look up the names of the guys because there was a couple guys who were under review.
Oh, still. So they're not taking.
They were under review.
Oh, okay. But now that the review is over, that the ban is over, and they've been lifted off of it, correct?
No, not all of them.
Oh, okay.
There was one guy who actually got his ban extended. It's fucking hilarious.
So what did he do so special that he got his ban extended more so than the other guys? Like, all right, you got a second chance.
No, because the other two guys, there was one guy who got his ban lifted completely. Like, all right, you've been on your, clearly being banned has affected you in some type of way. You've changed. Good for you. You're unbanned. Next season, summer split, you can join a team. There was two guys who were like, you guys are doing better, but not satisfyingly better. So you guys can just, we'll extend your ban one more season, see how you work out for next spring. And then one guy, this poor fucker, this poor guy, he does not get better. He got worse.
Which is always good.
He got worse. And they extended his ban for 4 seasons, aka 2 years. So he cannot play till 2017 competitively.
Wow.
Sucks to be that guy. I think his name was like Dark Jax or something like Dark Jax. I don't know. I couldn't remember what his name is. I'm so sorry, but that poor guy, he's donezo. You might as well find something else to do.
Yeah. That's just lame. That really is as lame.
Well, I mean, he's a jerk.
Yeah.
He was reporting like 25% of his games or something, and it was when they review your reported games, he was like actively like being racist and homophobic and
That's
like
great.
talking shit. Like this dude, he deserves it. Like,
Yeah.
screw you, guy. So I don't feel bad.
Oh, no, not at all.
I said poor guy, but I really don't mean that. Like fuck off. Oh, and on top of it, there's right now League of Legends is running the ultra rapid fire mode again, which other people know as Earth, where your abilities have no mana costs. They have basically no cooldowns.
I
Your
remember
summoners
that.
have basically your summoners on very short cooldowns. So it's a bunch of spamming. It's incredibly fun to play. It's just not. Don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
But it's fun to play. It's hilarious.
Oh, LOL Esports article 2015 midterm
Yeah,
long year
yeah.
suspension reviews. Too long, don't read. Let's see. Reviewed Incarnation, Darkwing Jax, Flash X, Shizoli, and members of former Cloud9 Tempest, which you brought up. Darkwing Jax failed his review to the ongoing toxicity.
I told you, Darkwing. That was it. I knew it was Dark Jax something. Darkwing Jax. That's it. Darkwing Jax got destroyed.
He got wrecked.
Got wrecked. Take that 2 years.
Extended by 4 splits. Incarnation has displayed genuine reform over a prolonged period of time and passed his review, making him eligible to professional play starting May 11, 2015. Incarnation's past permabanned accounts will remain banned.
Yeah.
Flashish and Shizoli have made some progress, but they fall short of LCS standards of conduct. That sounds legit. I mean, it is, but I mean, it's like they tried. But,
It's saying that they're getting better, but they're not there. They're not where we want them to be.
Yeah.
It's like if you said fuck 10 times and we want you to get it down to like 2, and we're like, well, we say like 4. Is that okay? No, it's not okay. We want you to get it down to 2. Stop.
And all former Cloud9 Tempest members have passed the review and eligible for the competitive play starting May 11th.
Right, which, like I said, their ban was only because they used a ringer because one of their guys couldn't attend one of their matches. And they didn't inform right of the ringer, so that was where the mistake happened. They didn't inform right of the ringer. They kind of were like, yeah, just log on the guy's account. It's K. Like, that's no, you don't do that. It's K. That's not K.
Yeah. But that's all we got. That show. Yeah,
it's
man.
a short show.
Yeah, no, definitely. We tried a different format. Just Steve and I just BSing. And not even just more about the news. Just we know about it. We just talk about it and just whatever. Just have fun with it.
Fucking amiibos.
They just throw down the amiibos. Our Twitter names are down there, but of course, say your name, man.
I'm Steve.
Steve Beatualism. Come on.
All right, Steve. Oh, you on my Twitter?
Yeah,
I was too
Twitter.
busy. I was too busy being angry at the amiibos because of bullshit yesterday. But my Twitter is at Steve B Agilism. That's AGILISM. I'm pretty sure Ricky will spell it for you.
Yeah, boom, right there.
Here.
And of course, I'm at _Rick, so it's like the misspelled. TEH_Rick. And of course, our podcast itself, Two Broke Gamers Pod. At Two
With
Broke
the
Gamers
number
Pod. 2. And the WordPress, Two Broke Gamers Podcast.wordpress.com. Of course, like and subscribe and everything on YouTube. We hope you enjoy our show. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Cheers.